Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutra Bhashyakrito Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah Ishvaro Murayate Murti Veda Vibhagine Vyomavad Vyapta Dehaya Dakshinamurti Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. See Tika. यथोक्त ज्ञान अर्थत्वेन उपनिषद आरंभे. So the purpose for which Brihadaranyaka Upanishad Bhashya is written and that introduction, that purpose is complete. What was the introduction? Two things. One is, just as Karma Kanda is Pramanam, Jnana Kanda is also Pramanam. That is one thing. Second, Sambandha between Karma Kanda and Jnana Kanda. Both these objectives are served. Along with this, Anubandha Chatushtaya is given. What is the Vishaya, Prayojana, Sambandha and Adhikari at the end was said. Sadhana Chatushtaya Sampannam Adhikarinam Adhikritya Vedantarambha Sambhavati iti Upasamharati. This Upasamhara was done. So the first Upodghata is over, which is otherwise known as Sambandha Bhashya. Now we are seeing the introduction to Brihadaranyaka, keeping Brihadaranyaka Upanishad in mind. यथोक्त ज्ञानार्थत्वेन उपनिषद आरंभे ब्रह्मवा इदमग्र आसीत् इति आरब्धव्यम् तस्मात् आरभ्य ज्ञानोपदेशात्. यथोक्त ज्ञानार्थत्वेन उपनिषद आरंभे. If you say for this Vedanta Jnana, Upanishad Arambha should be done, then you should start with Brahmava Idam Agra Asit, 1:4:10. Means Aham Brahmasmi Vakya. You should say, you said this Vedanta is for Avidya Nivritti. Avidya Nivritti will happen with Aham Brahmasmi Vakya. So start from Aham Brahmasmi, which is 1:4:10. Iti Arabdhavyam. Tasmad Arabhya. So start from that Jnana Upadesha, not any other things in between. See Tippani number 12. Yathokta Jnana iti Sanidana Samsara Nivartaka Brahmatmaikya Jnana ityartha. Yathokta Jnana means which Jnana? So that is given. Sanidana Samsara Nivartaka Brahmatmaikya Jnana. 12 number. Samsara Nivartaka Jnanam along with its Karanam. What is that Jnanam? Brahmatma Ikya. 13 number Tippani. Tadarthatvena. Jnanarthatvena means Tadarthatvena Tajjanakatvena Tajjananartham. Jnanarthatvena means Jnana Janakatvena. Jnana Janakatvena means Jnana Jananartham. Upanishad Arambha should be done. Upanishad Adhyanam is for Jnana Utpatti. Jnana Utpatti will happen when I study Upanishad. If I studied one Upanishad, Jnana Utpatti didn't happen. What should I do? Study another Upanishad, or same Upanishad you study in more depth. Sometimes because they study only in their Shakha, Veda Shakha. So then you study that Upanishad again. do some other sadhana, upasana, then again you study like that. 14 number tippani. Upanishad arambhe means tat pratipadaka grantha arambhe. Upanishad arambha means Upanishad pratipadaka grantha is also called Upanishad in that way. Brahma va idam agra asit tadatmanamevaved aham brahmasmi iti. That you should start. Instead, Upanishad does not start with that mantra. Upanishad starts with Usha va ashwasya iti arambhastu na yuktaha. You are starting with some Ashwamedha upasana. That arambha is not yukta. It is not appropriate. Na yuktaha. साक्षाद अत्र तद अनुक्तेः इति आशंक्य अस्माद् आरभ्य उपनिषद आरंभे अभीष्टं फलम् अभिदित्समानः प्रथमम् अश्वमेधोपासन फलम् आह उषावास्य अश्वस्य. This is the first mantra of the first chapter in this Upanishad. Iti arambhastu na yuktaha. Purva Pakshi says this why we have to start with Ashwamedha Upasana if Ajnana Nivritti is the Prayojanam. Sakshad atra tad anuktehe. Sakshad here, this is not the Ukti given in this Upanishad. Ashwamedha Brahmane, which is said, atra means in Ashwamedha Brahmana, Sakshad Brahmatmaikya Jnana Upadesha is not done. It is very clear that Brahmana is or Upasana. It is not Jnana Brahmana. Ashwamedha Brahmana is the first Brahmana. Iti Ashankya Asmad Arabhya Upanishad Arambhe Abhishtam Phalam Abhidit Samanaha. Asmad Arabhya Upanishad Arambhe Abhishtam Phalam Abhidit Samana. Abhidit Samana means Abhidhatum Icchan. Upanishad knows that if we first start with Ashwamedha Upasana, then if we start with Brahma Vidya Prakarana, then you will get Abhishtam Phalam, required result, desired result. If we don't do this Upasana Prakarana in the beginning and we just do only Jnana Prakarana, then desired Phalam, desired result may not come. I will not say will not come, it may not come. Therefore, Arabhya Upanishad Arambhe, that Upanishad which we have to start in the beginning of that, Abhishtam Phalam Abhidit Samanaha Prathamam Ashwamedha Upasana Phalamaha. First he tells what is the result of Ashwamedha Upasana. Then after that what he will say, from this Phalam, which is Hiranyagarbha Phalam, from that you should have Vairagya. If you have that much Vairagya, Abhishta Phala Prapti will happen. Otherwise, it will not happen. Bhashya. Asya tu Ashwamedha Karma Sambandhino Vijnanasya Prayojanam Yesham Ashwamedhe Nadikaras Tesham Asmadeva Vijnanat Tat Phala Praptihi. Asya tu Ashwamedha Karma Sambandhino Vijnanasya Prayojanam. Ashwamedha Karma Sambandhinaha Vijnanasya. Vijnana means Upasana. Karma Sambandhi Upasana. Which karma? Ashwamedha karma. Karma Sambandhi Upasana Prayojanam. Why this Upasana is given here? That is the indication given here. Ashwamedha, there is one yajna, karma. Ashwamedha in Ramayana ityadi you have heard. So why this Ashwamedha Upasana is given here? Swamiji, you had asked this question. Yesham Ashwamedhe na adhikara. This is because the question was, this Upanishad is to be studied in Aranya. In Aranya, there is no karma. In Aranya, if there is no karma, why there is starting with this Ashwamedha Adi? So it is said here, Ashwamedha Yajna is not mentioned. Ashwamedha Upasana is mentioned. Why Upasana is mentioned? Because those who don't have adhikara in Ashwamedha karma, because Ashwamedha can be performed, karma can be performed only by Kshatriyas. Brahmanas have no adhikara, Vaishya Shudra have no adhikara. So if somebody says, "Oh, why can't I have adhikara?" Because it is said in Vedas. You cannot say this way or that way. This is how it is said. But if somebody who does not have adhikara, wants the same phalam of Ashwamedha karma, that is what is given. Yesham Ashwamedhe na adhikara. Tesham Asmadeva Vijnanat Upasanat Phala Prapti. If they just do this Upasana, they will get the same phalam as Ashwamedha karma phalam. Only Upasana they have to do. Tika. राजयज्ञत्वात् अश्वमेधस्य तद अनधिकारिणाम अपि ब्राह्मणादीनां तद फलार्थीनाम अस्मादेव उपासनात् तद आप्तिः इति मत्वा श्रुतौ तद उपासना उक्तिरित्यर्थः. This is Rajayajna. Means for Raja, this is to be performed. This at the end when Lavakusha story comes in Ramayana, Ashwa was released. Or in Mahabharata also, Yudhishthira and all, they had released Ashwa. So Kshatriyas, they can do, they are entitled. So Brahmanas are anadhikari, tad anadhikarinam api brahmanadinam, but if they need that same phalam, tad phalarthinam, tasya ashwamedhasya phalarthinam, asmadeva upasanat tadaptihi. Only through upasana. So upasana is manasa karma. Through manasa karma, you will get as much phalam as sharirika karma. Sharira karma or kaika karma, vachika karma, their result can be same as manasa karma. I don't need any material. I don't need any other things. I don't need murti also. Everything is happening in mind, and still I can get the same phalam as the external puja or yajna also. That is said here. That's why Shiva Manasa Puja, Ashaka wrote, it has great phalam. And you can bring as many things as you want without any problem. Manasa Puja is because it requires lot of ekagrata. Otherwise, mind goes here and there, you will lose everything. Iti matva shrutau. That's why in Shruti, in Upanishad, this Ashwamedha Upasana Ukti is there. Kimatra niyamakam iti ashankya. Vikalpa shravanam kevalasyapi jnanasya sadhanatvam suchayati. Iti arthato vikalpa shrutim udaharati. What is the niyamakam? Niyamakam means that anadhikari also can do this upasana. What is the who says or who allows them, who approves them to do this? That anadhikari can do this upasana. Iti ashankya, there is a vikalpa shruti. Vikalpa shruti means either you can do karma or you can karma with upasana or only upasana. This is the vikalpa shruti. So if you can do only upasana means even those who are not adhikari for karma, they are adhikari for upasana. They can do. Upasana is allowed. Vikalpa Shravanam Kevalasyapi Jnanasya. Jnana here means Upasana. Kevalasya Jnanasya Sadhanatvam Suchayati. Kevala Jnana is also a sadhanam. Iti arthato Vikalpa Shrutim Udaharati. Arthatah, Shabdatah it is not quoted here. Arthatah it is quoted. Vidyaya. So on next page it is given Vidyaya va karmana va. Vidyaya va karmana va tat phala prapti iti purvena sambandha. Either through Vidya, Ashwamedha Vidya or Ashwamedha Karma. Either of these will give you phala prapti. You will get the upasana phalam, karma phalam. Iti purvena sambandha. Tatraiva Shrutyantaram aha. In that context now, another Shruti is also quoted. Tadhaitat lokajideva iti evam adi Shrutibhyah. Tadhaitat lokajideva. Tadetat pranadarshanam. Tika. Tadetat pranadarshanam loka prapti sadhanam prasiddham iti yavat. This pranadarshanam is loka pranadarshanam means Hiranyagarbha or Brahma. Its darshanam means its chintanam is loka prapti sadhanam. Either I can get Hiranyagarbha loka means Brahma loka prapti or Brahma pada itself means Brahmaji I can become. I can become Brahma. I can become Hiranyagarbha. Iti, this is prasiddham. Prasiddham iti yavat. Adi shabdena केवल उपास्त्या ब्रह्मलोक अवाप्ति वादिन्यः श्रुतयो गृह्यन्ते. आदि शब्देन, आदि शब्द देर इन इति एवं आदि श्रुतिभ्यः. तद्धैतत् लोकजिदेव इति एवं आदि श्रुतिभ्यः. So other shrutis are also there which say that only through upasana you can get brahmaloka avapti. So all such shrutis you can cover here. Shrutayo grahyante. I had told you earlier, again I will remind you, this Upasana Prakarana will go on for some time. The main thing I should understand is that even with such Upasana, what I accomplish is I can become Brahma. I am still within Samsara Gati. If I don't get Jnanam. Jnanam, if it is not there, I will still be in samsara gati. Therefore, I should have vairagya even from that. I should not feel that if I have that, what else do I need? Now, let us say for us, if we don't do that much upasana and we are seeking some small finite gain in this world, if I don't have that vairagya also, what to talk of Brahmajnana? Because generally, people have this feeling that without any vairagya, I will manage to get Brahma Jnana and Moksha. Now, it is so simple to say, Aham Brahmasmi, Aham Brahmasmi. Somebody else was mentioning this sometime back. You go to physiotherapist in Rishikesh, he will also say, Aham Brahmasmi. So now, if it is that easy and that common, then all other sadhanas are not required. So it is not that simple. That much vairagya and also the ability to reject all vishayas as mithya, including dehadi, sthula, sukshma, sharira. So all this is actually a preparation. It prepares me to stay away from everything. Like if somebody wants to become Hiranyagarbha, how much preparation is needed? Everything you let go. So like that, if somebody wants to abide in Brahma, you have to let go of all other temptations, all other bhogas, etc. And you say, I don't have time for Brahma Vichara, Brahma Vidya. No, you have to give more time like that. Tika further. Ashwamedhe yadupasanam tasya api ashwadivat sheshatvena फलवत्वात् न स्वातंत्र्येण तद्वत्वम् अंगेषु स्वतंत्र फलाभावात् इति शंकते. Yad upasanam ashwamedhe. In ashwamedha, whatever upasana that is given, that upasana is karma shesha. Purvapakshi is saying. Just like ashwa is karma shesha. Karma shesha means it is karmanga. It is one part of the karma. Ashwa is one part of the karma. He says like that upasana is also one part of the karma. Ashwamedhe yad upasanam tasyapi ashwadivat tat sheshatvena phalavatvat. As a karma shesha, it is giver of result. Phalavat. Phalavat sannidhau aphalam tadangam. Ashwa does not have independent phalam. But if it is in the proximity of the karma called Ashwamedha, then whatever is the phalam of Ashwamedha, Ashwa is included there. In the same way, Upasana, Purvapakshi is saying, Upasana doesn't have any separate phalam, but it is in the proximity of the Mukhya karma. Therefore, Upasana phalam will be same as the karma phalam in this way. Sheshatvena phalavatvat na swatantrena tadvatvam angeshu swatantra phala abhavat. Because Anga Puja, Anga, whatever is the Anga of the Mukhya, it does not have Swatantra Phala. Swatantra Phala Bhavat. So Anumanam is there. Ashwamedha Upasanam na Swatantra Phalakam Karma Sheshatvat Ashwadivat. Correct? Ashwamedha Upasana does not have Swatantra Phala. Why? Because it is Karma Shesha. Like Ashwa is Karma Shesha. Ashwa doesn't have Swatantra Phala. So this Upasana also will not have Swatantra Phala. This is Purva Pakshi Anumanam. Karma in Bhashya. कर्म विषयत्वम एव विज्ञानस्य इति चेत. कर्म विषयत्वम मीन्स कर्मशेषत्ववत्वम. कर्मशेषत्वम is given, you correct it to कर्मशेषत्ववत्वम. कर्मशेषत्ववत्वम. So upasana, vijnana means upasana, it is karma shesha. Therefore, it will not get independent phalam. Its phalam will come only from karma. Tika. Jnanasya kratvarthatvam dushayati. Jnanam means this upasana, it is not for the sake of karma. It is swatantra. Siddhanti is saying now. Na. Purvatrarthato darshitam vikalpa shrutim atra hetutaya swarupato anukramati. Purvatra Arthato Darshitam Vikalpa Shrutim. Earlier, Vikalpa Shruti was given Arthataha. Which was that Shruti? Vidyaya va karmana va. Vikalpa Shrutim atra hetutaya. Now it is given as hetu. Because that Shruti said Vidyaya va karmana va. So through Upasana also and through Karma also, you can get the phalam. This is must. Hetutaya. Swarupato Anukramati. And therefore, Swarupataha, that Anukramanam is there. Either of these. Yo Ashwamedhena Yajate Yaucha Enam Evam Veda iti Vikalpa Shruti. Now he gives Vikalpa Shruti in its Shabda. Earlier, Arthataha. Yo Ashwamedhena Yajate, the one who does Ashwamedha Yajna ityadi, or Yaucha Enam Evam Veda, or the one who does this Upasana will get this phalam. This is the Vikalpa Shruti. Tika. Sa sarvam papmanam tarati, comma, tarati brahma hatyam iti sambandha. So, yaucha enam evam veda sa sarvam papmanam tarati. If you become Hiranyagarbha, you will go beyond all papa. If you do Ashwamedha Upasana, all your papa will be wiped out, including Brahma Hatyam. Means by mistake, if somebody has done Brahmana Hatya, even that will be eliminated. Why? Because to do this Hiranyagarbha Upasana, you have to do lot of tapas. That tapas will burn all your papa. So anytime if we feel this papa vritti, I mean that papa vritti is always there. To eliminate that papa vritti, tapa should be done. Tapa means Indriyanam, Manashaschendriyanam cha Aikagryam Paramam Tapa. What is the highest tapas there? Mana Indriya Ekagrata. Other tapas like Chandrayana, Ityadi are there. Or physical tapas going yatra, etc., mandir darshan. Those tapas will also do, but Bhagavan Vedvyasji says good concentration of mind, nishama, and good control over indriya is dhamma, in particular over vagindriya, rasanendriya, jananendriya. All this, if they are in niyantrana, that is tapas. ज्ञान कर्मणोस तुल्य फलत्वस्य न्याय्यत्वात् इति शेषः. Between jnana and karma, upasana and karma, they have tulya phalatvam, means they will have the same result. And this is nyayam. Nyayam means this is actually logical, but here nyayam means it is avashyakam. If you do Ashwamedha Upasana, you should get the same result. Like if you do Shiva Puja and if you do Shiva Upasana, that same kind of puja, but at manas level, you will get the same phala without any dravya, without going anywhere. One Mahatma I was listening to, he was saying, how many times you can go to Char Dham? Couple of times you can go in life. But he said, if you do Upasana, every day you go to Char Dham, you sit here. First, I am going to Yamunotri, then Gangotri, then Badrinath, or then Kedarnath, Badrinath. Like that you visit and you bring that Bhagavan's Vigraha. You do Archana. Nobody will stop you. Physically, you can go for some time, but it is not possible for everybody all the time. But this is possible. Upasti phalashrutehe arthavadatvam ashankya ashwamedavat upasterapi karmatvat vihitatvat. कर्म प्रकरणात् व्युत्थितत्वाच्च मैवम् इत्याह। उपास्ति फलश्रुतेः उपासना फलम उपास्ति फलश्रुति अर्थवादत्वम आशंक्य। पूर्वपक्षी says upasana phalam in this ashwamedha is arthavada only, it is not real. Karma will give you phala, upasana is only arthavada. Arthavada means it is either for ninda or for stuti. So here it is for stuti, it is praising, so that person will engage in this ashwamedha karma. It is very simple. अर्थवादत्वम आशंक्य अश्वमेधवत उपास्ते है अपि कर्मत्वात्। सिद्धांति से अश्वमेध upaste upasti is also like karma. Like karma means, so what Siddhanti is saying is this: upasana will give you phalam. Why? Because it is also a karma. What kind of karma it is? Manasa karma. Manasa karma is also karma. If kaika karma can give you phalam, manasa karma also will give you same phalam. Karmatvat. Then somebody says, oh, just because it is karma, it will give you phalam. So I will do some karma and I will get phalam. So it is no. Vihitatvat. Because it is Veda Vihita. Vedas have told you. That's why you will get the phalam. Karmatvat, Vihitatvat. Karma prakaranat, Vyutthitatvacha. And it is not covered in karma prakarana. Karma prakarana vyuthita. So it is mentioned in Brahma Vidya prakarana. Therefore, you have to have this phala. Karma prakarana vyuthyatatvacha maivam. See, in karma prakarana, if upasana was mentioned and you say it is arthavada, you can understand. In Brahma Vidya, if upasana is mentioned, that cannot be arthavada, because it is not a praise relatively. Therefore, it is actual, it is not arthavada. In Bhashya, Vidya Prakarane cha Amnanat, because it is coming in Brahma Vidya Prakarana. Therefore, it is not Arthavada. Vidya Prakarane cha Amnanat. It is given in Brahma Vidya Prakarana. Phalashrutehe Arthavadatva Abhave Hetvantaram Aha. Phalashruti Hiranyagarbha Prapti Phalashrutehe Arthavadatva Abhave. That there is no Arthavada in that Hetvantaram, another Hetu. Anyo Hetuhu Hetwantaraha. Hetvantaram Aha. So what is the other hetu? Karmantarecha sampadana darshanat vijnanat tat phala praptihi asti iti avagamyate. Karmantarecha sampadana darshanat. In another karma also, this is shown, this is presented. Sampadanam means it is included. Sampadan darshanat vijnanat tat phala praptihi asti iti avagamyate. In other words, this upasana in other karmas also it is mentioned. Just as in Ashwamedha karma, upasana is given and you can get phalam. In other karma also this upasana is given and you can get phalam. Therefore, phalam of upasana, result of upasana is not arthavada. Where else other than Ashwamedha? Ashwamedhatirikte karmani, which karma? Ayam vavaloko agnihi ityadau चित्यज्ञादौ एतद् लोकादि संपादनस्य स्वतंत्र फलोपासनस्य दर्शनात् अयम वाव लोको अग्नि. In Panchagni Vidya, this loka means starting from Swargadi is Agni. Then the Antariksha, the Parjanya, Purusha, Stri, they all are 5 Agnis they are given. So this is the marga through which a jiva becomes ready. They are like incubators, you know how they have, if a child is born before maturity, then they put them in something so that they become ready. Like that, this jiva comes through this process and becomes ready for taking up a deha. Otherwise, this jiva is not ready. So this also is for Vairagya, this Panchagni, that jiva comes from Swargadi Loka and falls somewhere, then he doesn't get Sharira because he is here, there, in different places. And eventually he will go in Purusha Sharira, from that Purusha who is eligible to conceive a child in mother's womb, means in his wife. And from there, that Jiva can be born. Ityadau, Chityagnyadau. This Agni Chayanam, when it is done, which is through Karma, Karmanga Bhuta, Karmanga Bhuta Chayanakhya, 17 number Tippani, Karmanga Bhuta Chayanakhya Karmana Sanskrito Agni, Chityagni. In that Agni, how Nachiketa was told, in this Agni, you have Hiranyagarbha Buddhi in Kathopanishad. So there also, that Agni is used for Hiranyagarbha Upasana. Etad Lokadi Sampadanasya Swatantra Phalopasanasya Darshanat. They all will give Swatantra Phala. Upasana can give Swatantra Phala. Na Phalashrutehe Arthavadata ityartha. Therefore, Phalashruti is not Arthavada. Phalashruti of Upasana is not an Arthavada. Ashwamedhopasanam na kratvartham kintu purushartham. Ashwamedhopasanam is not for the sake of kratu, but it is purushartha. In other words, it is not karma shesha. It is purushartha by itself. It will give independent result. Ashwamedha upasanam na kratvartham kintu purushartham. तत्र च अधिकारो अश्वमेध क्रत्व अनधिकारिणाम अपि इति एतावत् एव इष्टं चेत् उपासने कर्म प्रकरणस्थे अपि तल्लाभात् विद्या प्रकरणे न अस्य अध्ययनम् अर्थवत् इति आशंका आह. तत्र च अधिकारो अश्वमेध क्रतु अनधिकारिणाम अपि. Who has the adhikara in that upasana? You say even those people who don't have adhikara in Ashwamedha Kratu, means Yajna, even they have adhikara in Ashwamedha upasana. Tatra cha adhikaro Ashwamedha Kratu anadhikarinam api. Iti etavadeva ishtam chet. If this is ishtam for you, upasane karma prakaranasthe api. In upasana, which is karma prakaranastha, upasana which is coming in karma, tallabhat vidya prakarane na asya adhyanam arthavat. In karma kanda you could have included this upasana. Why you have including this upasana in brahma vidya kanda, jnana kanda? Vidya prakarane na asya adhyanam arthavat iti ashankya aha. Sarvesham cha iti. So many times people have this idea, this upasana, what is the use of all these upasanas? Or in like Chandogya, first 5 chapters are upasana, then 6, 7, 8 is Brahma Vidya. So upasana has its own objective. In Upanishad, they are given. Why? So that first I understand what is the result of this upasana. Then even from that, I should have vairagya. That much vairagya is expected. Or when I prepare myself for that upasana, already lot of shuddhi happens. Those people who don't do any upasana and straight away they come to Jnana Kanda, then what happens? I will study, I will hear Tattvamasi 9 times or many times, but nothing happens. Question. Why upasana? If it is done with Nishkama Bhava, you will get. Upasana when you do, if a person does Sakama Upasana, then like Ravana also did Upasana of Bhagavan Shivji. Best example is Ravana, that he did not get Chitta Shuddhi. So, yes, if that is the objective, that I want Suvarna Lanka and everything, all the Bhoga Sadhana, that is different. But for a sadhaka, if they do Upasana, they will get some Chitta Shuddhi. Vairagya. That Chitta Shuddhi is Vairagya. Iti Ashankaha Sarvesham Cha. In previous page. Sarvesham Cha Karmanam Param Karma Ashwamedha. Sarvesham Cha Karmanam Param Karma Ashwamedha. Among all karmas, the highest karma is Ashwamedha. Ashwamedha is the highest. So if I perform Ashwamedha Upasana also, I will get highest phalam, greatest phalam. Why do you say it is highest? Paratve hetuhu samashti vyashti prapti phalatvat. Because it will give you samashti phalam, vyashti phalam. Samashti vyashti means samashti bhava is I am all. I am Hiranyagarbha. That phalam I will have. Vyashti phalam is at individual level there is no discontentment. There is no atrupti. Means from vyavaharik standpoint there is no atrupti. From paramarthik standpoint is different. Paramarthik standpoint I have atrupti. That's why I will seek Brahma Jnanam. Samashti vyashti prapti phalatvat. 6 number tippani. Samashtitvam anuvritta rupatvam. Taccha sakala sushma varganugatatvam. Vyashtitvam vyavritta rupatvam. Taccha hiranya garbha loka vrittitvam. Samashtitvam means anuvritta rupatvam, which is what? Sakala Sukshma Varga Anugatatvam. Everything that is there in that Sukshma, it is all included here. Sakala Sukshma Varga Anugatatvam. Vyashtitvam Vyavritta. So one is Samashti means Anuvritta. Vyashti means Vyavritta. And what is that? Hiranyagarbha Loka Vrittitvam. Hiranyagarbha Loka Vritti means being in Hiranyagarbha Loka. That is called Hiranyagarbha Loka Vritti. तथा च समष्टि व्यष्ट्यात्मक हिरण्यगर्भ पद प्राप्ति फलकत्वात्. That हिरण्यगर्भ फल, हिरण्यगर्भ पद फल is समष्टि व्यष्ट्यात्मक. That is given in the last line of that tika. You see anuvritta vyavritta रूप हिरण्यगर्भ प्राप्ति हेतुत्वात् तस्य श्रेष्ठता. ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति शांति. शंकरं शंकराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ओम शांति शांति शांति।